Hi Pisces, welcome to Intuitive Dreams 1111. If you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This allows me to pick up on additional energies as I read for the collective. It also notifies you when I upload new videos. Keep in mind, energies can be reversed, so you'll need to place parties where it fits to your situation. If it doesn't fit, don't worry about it. Check out your other sign placements. If you don't find anything there, hopefully I can pick up on your energy on a future reading. So Pisces. Oh, and real quick, I am doing a giveaway. So if you are interested in the Alice Wonderland Oracle deck, be subscribed, hit the like button, hashtag Oracle, and that'll let me know that you're interested in entering to win the Oracle deck. Okay, so today's the 26th, so we are headed into the full moon in Gemini. Around this full moon, there will be events or situations that link back to the past, roughly around or on June 18th. So I'm telling the collective to, if you can't remember anything significant back from June 18th, around June 18th, look through your camera roll, see what pictures you took, check out social media, see what you posted, maybe you commented on somebody's post, I don't know, just, use your discernment and see what events pop up for you during that time. Okay, so we're going to start off with a Moonology card. All right, Spirit, tell us about Pisces. Full moon in Gemini. Tell us about Pisces. Full moon in Gemini. Tell us about Pisces. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Well, that's where we are at right now. So this past week, we were in the waxing moon that always builds up to the full moon. So something has been gaining momentum possibly since June 18th or around about. So something that had happened around that time has steadily grown into more and more strength, right? More energy is being put behind certain place, person, thing. I'm not really getting anything off, the vibe right now. But whatever it is, it's gaining some momentum, okay? So it's starting to pick up some energy there. All right, tell us about Pisces for this energy gaining momentum. Tell us about Pisces. You might have been getting you might have been seeing a lot of birds lately in flight, in groups. You might have started noticing that. Birds are messengers. So you might have been noticing birds and around the same time getting some messages, internal messages. Two of Swords. Knight of Cups. You're struggling between making a decision on whether you should make a love offer to somebody or not, right? And on this particular Two of Swords, there's the two black birds, right? Blindfolding this feminine, right? So she can't see. It's kind of tough on which way to go, which decision to make. And the birds are flying above. So it's either, I'm picking up two stories here. So it's either you are having trouble deciding if you want to make a love offer, or you might be having trouble deciding between which love offer. I might be talking to a Pisces that has more than one offer of love coming in. Six of Swords. So whichever way the situation's going, you know, somebody's being walked away from, right? But at the same time, the person that's doing the walking is the one that is going to be moving on to calmer waters, a calmer situation. King of Pentacles. So one of the choices is a King of Pentacles. They could have a dog. Husky maybe. Maybe a German Shepherd. Doesn't have to be. Okay, tell us more. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's afraid of losing money. There's a King of Swords. I guess the other option is the King of Swords. So it looks like doesn't have to be, but it looks like we have a female that probably has a choice between two masculines. And I feel like the King of Pentacles is the one that's being chosen. And the King of Swords is the one that's going to be walked away from. Ten of Swords, a lot of mental activity, truth, clarity. So it's like there's going to be a lot of truth and clarity around this full moon. The King of Swords must have hurt you in the past. Tell us more about the Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups. There is no trust with this King of Swords because they've hurt you, right? You're not trusting in the process of moving forward with the King of Swords. But my guess is there's still something with this King of Swords, because if they've hurt you, right, and you know you want to walk away from them, there's some sort of link to this King of Swords. Because otherwise, why would there have been a difficult decision, right? So there's something in particular that's linking you to this King of Swords. Tell us more about this with Pisces and this King of Swords. What is this? Justice, Libra energy. Tower came out on the side. Scorpio, Aries energy. Oof. You know that by not picking this King of Swords and moving away from them, that you are you'll be the one causing the Tower moment for this person. And it's like, it'll be justice for you walking away and picking a King of Pentacles. I'm not really getting, well, tell us more about the Ten of Swords. Judgment on the side. Scorpio energy. So it took quite a few times to learn your lesson with this person, because they had hurt you so many times, but it's like you probably kept taking them back or letting them back into your energy or world in some shape or form. And so you didn't really learn your lessons until so many times, until maybe you realized you weren't getting as successful in something that you wanted. You realized by this person, yeah, because when you're hurt by somebody, you know, it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your personal life, your other relationships with people. Your productivity goes down at the workplace because you're hurt and you're trying to get over it. And as soon as you get over it, if you go back with this person again and they hurt you again, it's a repetitive cycle. So it was this constant up and down, right? You know, this is the Six of Swords. So this is, you know, moving on to calmer waters. You know, being in a little boat in rough seas, that's not fun, right? You're going to want to make sure you're going into calmer waters with that boat. And so that's how this relationship has been with this King of Swords. Possible Libra or Aries. Doesn't have to be. So you've been tied to this person long enough to be hurt enough to finally start learning your lessons, because you're realizing nothing is actually being fulfilled in your life because your energy is still attached to somebody who's constantly hurting you and lowering your vibration. You know, and you could have been dealing with somebody who always had maybe their walls up and you were not able to get through to those walls. So that's what's gaining momentum here, is the fact that you are getting closer and closer to making a decision to pull the plug with the King of Swords. And it's not easy because, you know, you were tied to this other person and they were constantly hurting you. You know, when you get into those cycles like that, it's tough, especially if it's somebody you really love or somebody you really care about. You know, you keep trying and trying and trying, but then you just keep getting knocked off your pedestal by the same person. And then eventually it hits a point to where Tower moment comes and the universe steps in, but it's also, you know, you relearning the lesson. You're done learning the lesson. You're ready for, you know, the scales to balance out, karmic justice to step in and correct the situation. Tell us more about the King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. That's a solid offer right there. No wonder you're leaning towards that. You know, that's a solid, definite opportunity for love. You know, it's tangible. You know, it's not this flim-flam, the sun. You could have Leo in your chart. The King of Pentacles could possibly have some Leo. Doesn't have to be. I mean, this makes you happy. This is like calm waters. It's warm. It's inviting. You feel that it's not going to be this roller coaster. It's almost if you know that if you go this route, you know it's going to lead somewhere. Let's just say that. You know it's going to lead to higher levels of commitment, possible marriage, a promise, promise ring, however you want to say. It's legitimate. It's not going to be what you were coming from, but it has not been easy for you breaking away from this person because you were really, really into this person, but they had a hold on you. Obviously, for you to be hurt that many times to finally learn your lesson, that it wasn't going to be successful and you weren't having anything successful happen in your life. So now it's getting to the point with this full moon in Gemini. This is where it's, the light bulb's clicking on and you're like, okay, I'm ready to make this decision. I'm ready to go after what I deserve. I'm ready to get back what I am willing to put into a relationship. Yeah, I mean, it's clear to you. It's just been tough for you to break away from this cycle. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? I mean, as long as everybody's on their different timeline, their own timeline. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've been kicked in the mouth, like, by the same person, by multiple people for many years. And, I'm the type of person, I always like to see the good in people. I try to always see the positive, but it gets to a point that if the person or the people or the person you're dealing with, if there's not any change, right, then there's not going to be any change. People have to want to change. I'm never going to say that people don't change because that's not true. There's so many people that do change, but they're willing to change and they know they need to change and they're going to put the work into change. Okay, tell us more, please, for Pisces. Yeah, see, guilty. You felt guilty about walking away from this person, right? Because it's almost as if you feel their pain. You feel that they're just an unhealed person that needs to work on themselves. But you can't force them to do that. So it's like you feel guilty walking away, but that's something you have to get over, right? You don't owe anybody anything, just like this person wasn't owing you the respect of not hurting you. They didn't, it wasn't on their mind of feeling guilty about hurting you. So, Spirit saying you should not feel guilty about the fact that you have a love offer coming in from somebody who wants to provide you what this person didn't. And this person's providing what you want. So why shouldn't you take what you want? This person didn't want to step up to the plate. All they wanted to do was hurt you. They probably threw their walls up for their own reasons. And if they don't want to work on themselves, then that's their prerogative. Everybody has free will. Either you step up to the plate to make yourself happy, or you don't. You took the time to step up to the plate to find your sun, or to open yourself up to the sun, which raised your vibration, and now you have a King of Pentacles here. Mistakes. So yeah, there was a lot of mistakes in this situation, but on both parts. Your mistake for giving them too many opportunities and sticking around long enough for them to hurt you, so many times to where it finally made you learn your lesson. Because for a while you weren't learning your lesson, but you did finally learn it. Same thing with this person who made the mistake of hurting you too many times. And not, I can't say what they said to you, but if they were saying things to constantly get you back in their life, but it didn't hold true, that's their mistake for not holding up to their end of the agreement. Right? Reciprocity, yeah. So you deserve to be in a relationship where there's equal give and take. Somebody giving you back what you're able to give them. This person was just a taker. An energy vampire who was always wanting probably you to do everything in this relationship while they, didn't do anything. And yeah, it's gonna cause quite the tower moment shift for this person, because they're so used to being able to pull you back into their energy and in their space that it's gonna be quite the shock. And you know what? It'll probably even kick this person into their own healing journey. So they do actually learn for themselves. That's usually what happens. Let's get some I was going to say get some details on the parties in this situation. So fake, we had somebody that was not being truthful about who they were, or they were not being truthful about what they said they would do. Yeah, spine. So they're probably watching you right now to see if you do have any other offers coming in, because they might feel your energy pulling away. Somebody could have a motorcycle. Somebody could have red hair in this situation, or red highlights, some sort of red. Yes, so monogamy. So somebody here, wants it to be just the two of you, right? So maybe this King of Swords, may have always been out with other people. Yeah, they may, who knows, they may have even gotten somebody pregnant, or somebody's saying that they got pregnant. Yeah, you're dealing with a It's like, so that's why it was so tough to break away. And that's why the decision was so difficult to move on to a new romantic offer of love, is because this is, you know, it's a twin flame situation, but when one of the twin flames is not healed, they have a tendency to always remain in toxic energy. So therefore creating toxic environment that was very difficult for you to break away from. Okay? But you're doing it. And you are going to end up with somebody that is going to equally give like you do and not take an advantage. So when you do walk away, it is probably going to it's going to balance out the karmic scales for sure. And it's going to probably force this King of Swords on a healing journey, because they're not going to feel your energy anymore. And when they don't feel your energy and they can't get into your energy, it's going to make life so uncomfortable for them that it's almost going to force them into a healing journey. You know, but you know, you have every right to move on to happiness, because you deserve it. You're healed. You worked on yourself, and now you get the King of Pentacles with the solid offer that's, you know, happiness. You know, you don't have to be with a twin flame or a lover's, you know, union. You don't have to stay in that. If one person does not want to heal and raise their vibration up to your level, by all means, it's time for you to go find somebody who is on your vibration level so you can live a happy life. So, yeah, if you're seeing a lot of birds, that's definitely the messengers. So I hope this was helpful, Pisces. Share, comment, like, subscribe. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.